Oh, is my comments on? Uh, I don't know if anybody on here or not. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I have to switch over. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, the devil is a liar. Oh my God. Oh, this thing would not let me. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Okay, Lord. Let's pray right now. Oh Lord, please, Lord, let this work out. Please fix this situation. Please, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Man. Okay. Let me go back and see. Hello, is anybody here? Is anybody here? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble. I'm having technical difficulties. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, let me try this again. Okay. Okay. Let me turn this off. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Y'all, thank y'all so much. I am so sorry, y'all. So sorry. Y'all, oh my God. I had to stop and pray a minute, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, the devil is a liar. I could not get I'm plugging my mic up, y'all. That's why I'm moving this. I could not get my camera to work on my over on my other channel, I could only do it on the faith channel. It wouldn't let me. I haven't went live in a while over on my regular channel, and it wouldn't allow me to go live. Okay. Over to my faith channel because it wouldn't let me go live. I'm trying to go live over on the other channel because that's where I put the announcement. Hey y'all, hey Niecy, Jalen, hey sister Miko, how y'all doing? Y'all, thank y'all so much for coming on. I guess y'all said, what is this lady doing coming on at 2 o'clock? Y'all, I just throw the time. I was gonna go live at 3 o'clock. Wait a minute, did I put my post for 3 o'clock? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm so scatterbrained today. Let me switch this over and see if I put my tell me if y'all can hear me now. I see I have 3 people on here. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, there we go. Yes, it's working. It's working. It's working. Okay. Thank the Lord. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. Good. Thank y'all so much for coming on. And y'all, I wanted to do a live, y'all. One of the reasons I wrote some notes down here. One of the reasons why I want to do a live is, y'all, I have so much footage on for both channels, but my phone is saying that my storage is full. I have a terabyte. My husband got me a whole terabyte, and I still cannot. Okay, it's clear now. Okay, I still don't have space. Now he's saying that it's saying I have too many apps. Y'all, I ran on there and deleted so many apps, and it's still not working. Neither one of my phones will work. I'm on my tablet live. Now, I don't want to fill my tablet up, so I don't do a whole lot when it come down to YouTube on here. I will go live on here sometimes, but I don't want to get it so full like I have on my phones. So I had to end up deleting the YouTube app on my regular phone just to do an update last month. And so all the apps that I have on there is apps um that I use, that I use on a daily basis. I have Instagram. That's the only other social media that I have besides YouTube. I don't have games or anything like that on there. It's just like regular stuff. So I wanted to do this live. So I'm in a dilemma. I'm like, Lord, do I need to just give up on YouTube, just not do YouTube anymore? I really enjoy doing YouTube, y'all, because this is like an outlet. The reason why I even created YouTube, because I was an empty nester, being a mom at such a young age, and then your kids 10 years apart, I always had kids all my life. So when I became an empty nester, my granddaughter was like, Nana, why don't you get your YouTube channels? So that's how I started YouTube, cooking and stuff like that on my YouTube channel. And then I find myself doing more faith-based stuff because that's who I am. God is my first love. So that's why I end up creating a different channel for that, my faith-based channel for that. But so I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do, and I think it could be an easy resolution, if I use the right word, easily fixed. But the fact that I don't know too much about, um, computers and stuff like that, I'm stuck, you know. So, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna pray about it, and however God lead me, that's what I'm gonna do. Um, I I'm looking at my notes here, y'all. Let's see, I got 4 people on here. I just want to make sure everybody's still on here. Are y'all still there? Y'all still, oh, y'all probably at work. Y'all can't really chat. That's right. I'm early in the day. Y'all there. Y'all there. Y'all there. I'm sorry, y'all. But I, I know y'all don't know because I don't think I posted a video or since, but I lost my job about, I think it's been about 3 weeks ago, close to a month ago. I lost my job. I was doing private sitting, and the lady that I was sitting with, she passed, and it was expecting, but not expecting, because she was 93, and then she wanted to be put on hospice. She didn't want any more care, and so she passed away. And so, but the months leading up to it. Okay, okay. Thank y'all so much, y'all, to General and Storage. You said on the phone, you have to go to General and Storage. Yeah, once you delete it, download it back up and look through the message in your General settings. Also, in delete video and edit and delete. Okay, I'm gonna try that, Sister Mika. I went to General and I went to Storage and went on there and deleted stuff. Hey, Sister Joshi, but I think I'm gonna do, like, I thought about doing it, like delete some of the apps. Like, I deleted the YouTube app so I don't go. So I've been watching a lot of videos, but you may see me like comment like late at night or something like that. That because at the end of the day, when I get in the bed and I get my phone, which is this is the phone that my old phone that I can look at YouTube on, or comment on. Now, of course, I look at it on my TV, but this is the phone. Now, this is my main phone here. I don't have the YouTube app on here anymore, and so I don't, I can't pull it up. So if I'm looking at it on TV, if I don't have this phone with me, because I like to leave this phone in my room on charge all day, or I like to leave it in my purse. You know what I'm saying? If I go somewhere and I feel like I'm gonna record, I take this phone and then I leave it in my purse, and then I forget, that it's in my purse. And so, but I am gonna go in there to that journal and delete some stuff and see if I can do, because I preached on Sunday and it was such a good message, y'all. And I want to put up, even though it was real grainy on StreamYard, you couldn't really see it real good. But what I was gonna do, I was just gonna do like something in the background and just do the voice, do the voice recording. And I did it on my tablet, on my iPad, and it was going good. But when I got ready to try to add the pictures to it, like a backdrop picture or something like that to it, it wouldn't do right. And then in the beginning, one of my good friend, my sister, she was singing at the beginning, so I was trying to edit that out. Well, when I tried to edit that out, it wouldn't do right. It was just crazy. I worked on it for hours and it didn't work, and so I just stopped. I said, well, I'm just gonna put it away, and then I come back to it, because I was just getting so frustrated and aggravated with it. And so then I did a cleaning video. I edited it yesterday, and I was trying to upload it on this phone, which I hadn't been having in trouble. Now it's saying it's full. The storage full on here. And I don't use this phone for anything but just to upload videos. Like, if I may go like online to look up something or use my dictionary on here, dictionary app. But other than that, I don't use this phone for much. But it ain't even been wanting to work, y'all. So it's just like been just so aggravating when it come down to trying to post video and upload and stuff like that. Um, so that's another reason why I want to do this live. I just want to just let y'all see my face, let y'all know what's going on with me and everything. And just want to check on you guys and let you guys know that I love y'all. I'm thinking about y'all. I miss y'all. And at the same time, y'all, I got Kehlani here with me. She's taking a nap right now. I try to put her down for a nap, y'all. If y'all know anything about children, I know y'all do. Y'all, they call your name 1,000 times. And as soon as I come in here in my sanctuary to spend some one time with the Lord, y'all, I can have her fed and everything. But here she comes. This morning, y'all, I was in here worshiping and praising God this morning. And I had my eyes closed and I'm praising and worshiping God. And I heard somebody just fall out laughing. I opened my eyes, she was standing in front of me, just laughing. I guess I was in the spirit and I guess it was funny to her, you know. So that I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Kehlani, if you don't get out of here and leave me alone, I'm gonna put something on you. I'm gonna tear your butt up. I'm gonna put that fly spot on you. Because it's just like, I guess it was fun to her. She a child, I'm like, Lord, I know she a child, but she needs to know that when grown folks trying to have a moment to themselves for some peace and quiet, she needs to know that you do not disturb them. You go on, watch your TV, do whatever you need to do. You done been fed, you done had your snack. Matter of fact, you done had 3 snacks. And you still, coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I've been dealing with that, with her. So losing my job, and then y'all, what's so crazy is, let's see, that Monday, my lady passed on a Monday, and I want to say that same Monday I dropped Kehlani off. I had to meet her mom that morning. No, that was the Monday after. Well, I met her mom that morning, and I was asking her mom when was her last day of school. Didn't have no idea that she was going to be texting me the next morning saying Kehlani out of school. So it was her award day, and I said, well, I'm going to come to her award day. And she said, y'all, I keep looking down here at the comments instead of looking at the camera, y'all. I'm sorry. But didn't know when I went to the award day that I was going to have to, I was going to be bringing her back. And her siblings came too. Her brother and sister came, y'all. And y'all, Jesus. While we was asleep, her little sister was having her a good time cooking on Kehlani play stove with my black pepper that she went and got out of the kitchen. I don't even go into that, y'all. 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, Lord, you got a funny sense of humor. You got a funny sense of humor, y'all. I'm telling you, God is so funny. He has a sense of humor. So anyway, so y'all, I've been in my word, y'all. And as you know, like I was saying, my lady went on hospice the beginning of the year. So at that point, I asked her, I said, what do I supposed to do? And she was like, what you mean? I said, I don't get an inheritance like your children. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty much like somebody telling you that, okay, Friday gonna be your last day of work, but I want you to continue work till Friday. Yeah, my black pepper girl, my black pepper shaker, yes. So I'm like, so what do you want me to do? So you want me to continue to be here You know what I'm saying, on this job, and I don't know, because my bill's still gonna come. My bills ain't gonna stop. And I told her this, and she was like, well, she said, oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about it. And so the next day she told me, she said, well, I talked to my son, and he said he's not gonna do you like that. He's not just gonna, let you go like that. And I'm thinking to myself, you're gonna be going on. You think your son care about me, my bills? No, he don't care. He don't care. And so, y'all, I prayed about it, y'all. I was like, Lord, it was like God just would not deliver me from that place. God would not let me leave that place. And my sis Shan, she's like, Belinda, girl, you just never know, hey, that may be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That may be, and I'm thinking like, not these people here. These people here is different. They different. Yeah, I took care of their mom for years and years. I've been over backwards, y'all. I went over and beyond. I wasn't just a sitter. I did the yard work. I picked up sticks and stuff in the yard. Yeah, I ran errands. I took the doctor's appointment. Yeah, when I tell y'all, I did some of everything. You hear me? Everything. One time I even cut a tree down. Not a big tree, but it was a tree. You know, and I would be praying, Lord, why you have me here? Why do you have me here? Because I'm like, okay, you know, my bills is more than the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it and I'm having to go a pretty good ways off. But y'all, God just would not, he would not deliver me from that place. He wouldn't let me go. And so she passed and everything. And I try not to, I don't put in a couple applications. I try not to, every time I get to try thinking about or kind of worry about bills and stuff, I redirect my mind. I'm like, Lord, keep this mind that's you, that's also in Christ Jesus. Because I'm like, I know what it looked like, but I know what you said, God. I know what you said. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, the word that God had been giving me for months and months and months, months and months and months. I never see the righteous forsaken or a seed begging for bread. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all that either I'm hearing a message with somebody saying that, I'm reading something, or somebody telling me that, y'all, it's just a constant reminder of God telling me that he never. David was speaking this. This is what David was saying. He never see the righteous forsaken or his seed begging for bread. And so this morning, I got up this morning, went for my walk and everything, came back, y'all. And guess what my devotion was? Guess what the scripture is? Let me read my devotion to y'all. My today's devotion. A legacy of generosity. Now, this is what I've been reading since I lost my job. Y'all saw a couple weeks ago, I put up a video, being a blessing while you going through yourself or something to that effect. Y'all, because God constantly been giving me this word. I'm like, God, you got a sense of humor. You want me to say what? You want me to minister to somebody what? About being a blessing to somebody? And here I am that lost my job. Uh-huh. Yes. And then y'all know he had to remind me, Belinda, you might have lost your job, but there's always somebody else worse off. You still got a roof over your head. First of all, you ain't by yourself. You got a husband. Everybody don't have a husband. You know what I'm saying? To be able to fall back on. First of all, I mean, he had to get me straight real quick, like. He had to call me up and real quick, like. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, God is constantly reminding me. Anytime my mind want to go left, oh, baby, he redirect my mind right back over to the right. Like, girl, you are so blessed. No, you don't have a job, but you're blessed. You got food, you got a roof over your head, you have lights. You are so blessed. I can still be a blessing to somebody else. Sister Mika said, wow, definitely praying because we'll definitely be here until we die. That's right. That's right. We're going to be here till we die. Yes. But let me read my devotion. A legacy of generosity. Father, turn this light on. Father, the psalmist declare that he has never seen the righteous forsaken or his children going hungry. Now, that was the very first sentence, y'all, that I read. I was like, Lord, thank you. I just started praising God. When I read that, I just started praising God because I'm like, God, you're so good. You know, because sometimes you can feel so heavy. You can feel, you can feel unheard, or you can feel, you know how you can feel. You know, us as women, we carry a lot, you know. And so, and we used to being there for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Being there for everybody else, the person that everybody call on, you know, uh, when they don't have, like when they done lost their job. I'm used to somebody calling me, I lost my job, can you pray with me or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And so when I read that and it says, this inspires me. I know that you bless those who give. I want to leave a legacy of generosity for my children or for others that are influenced by my life. And I was like, that's what I want. I want to influence someone's life. I want somebody to see Christ in me. It says what they see mean practicing regarding giving will impact their choices. May we be a generous family, always looking for opportunities to show mercy. Amen. And then at the bottom it said, whether you know it or not, others are watching the way that you give. Are you merciful? Always looking for ways to bless those around you. And then, of course, the scriptures, Psalm 37, 26, 25 and 26. I have been young and now I am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is every merciful and length, and his seed is blessed. That blessed me, y'all, this morning when I read that. Cause I woke up this morning, I was feeling kind of heavy, just feeling kind of, I don't know, kind of defeated, and then I read that and I just when I read that, I just went into worshiping, praising God. Just went into praising and worshiping God and just thanking him. Just thanking him for just being who he is in our life. Being such a good God, a merciful God, a loving God, you know. And I had to share that with y'all. Let's see what else I want to talk about. Um, summer plans. Um, I don't really have no summer plans. Anything that I plan on doing this summer, other than just gonna have my grandkids. I have another set of my grandkids coming if next week or the week after next. And I think it's gonna be three of them. I think maybe two, three, I don't know. And then one of my oldest grandson, he is Bryson is 4, I believe. 4. Yeah, 4. He's supposed to be coming. I have to get in touch with his mom and see if he's still coming this summer. So, I'm just looking forward to it. Like I said, I put a couple applications in because like I was telling them Sunday at church, I said, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna be working a job. I don't want another job. That's why I'm not trying to be so quick to jump up and do anything. I just want God to lead me on what He want me to do in the next job that He have for me. If He have another job for me, y'all, I don't know. He might not have another job for me. I don't know what His plan is, but I do want to be obedient to whatever He tell me that He want me to do. I want to walk into whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But I know I'm gonna have my grandkids home. I know I'm gonna have Kilani. I know she's gonna be going to camp next month, the end of next month. So I know she got that, but I have her, and then like I say, I have some of my other grandkids. So just spending time with my grandbabies this summer. That's the only thing I'm planning on doing. So Samiko, I see you. See, you're gonna be traveling. You asked that question in your video. Where you can we guess where you're gonna be going? You say you're gonna be the flight gonna be an hour and 30 minutes. I'm like, well, maybe she come to Mississippi. Are you coming to Mississippi? Maybe you going. If you're not going to Mississippi, maybe you going to another town in Texas. Maybe or maybe you going to Mobile. Hey, Sister Shan is in Mobile. That's 2 hours from me. Maybe you going to Mobile. Hey, wherever you going, girl. Hey, I feel you on that when you say God is told you you're gonna be traveling, doing things. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's what I want to do. I get back to what I was saying. Y'all didn't finish saying what I was saying about what I told him Sunday. I don't want a job that's gonna have me so tired that I don't want to go to Bible study. Yes, you got to come and visit. Yes, honey. Cause when you were talking last night, honey, them wheels were turning in my head, baby. They was turning. They was turning, honey. I may be calling on you. Sis, to come down here in Mississippi to speak, honey. So, hey, yes. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I told them I don't want a job gonna have me so tired that I don't want to go to Bible study on Wednesday. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, praise and worship God just too tired. I'm not doing that. I'm not going no 12-hour job no more. Breaking my back and all that stuff and too tired. I'm not doing it. And I don't want a job. I'm not working no job. I'm not working on Sundays. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not working on Sundays no more. That's my time with the Lord. I'm not gonna do that no more. Really don't want no job working on the weekend. Period. Really, because see, I'm getting prepared on Saturday for Sunday. And so let me test Shane. Where is Shane at? Why is she on this live? Let me see what she is. But yeah, I do not want a job working on the weekend anymore, especially on Sundays. So that's where I'm at on that, far as the summer. Doing that, I guess, seeing about the grandbabies, spending time with the grandbabies. And let's see. Let's see. What God has for you, look at this as your resting season. Yes, prepare a season for greater. God knows, sis. You right. You are so right, Sister Miko. That's what Sister Shan told me too. She said that too. She said, sis, you just rest. She said, you rest. She said, girl, you got a husband. You ain't by yourself. I said, you know what, you right. I do have a husband. When you used to my phone, I'm not getting notification. I don't know why my Y'all, Shan said she didn't know I was online. Y'all, I'm looking at my phone. Y'all, tell Jalen, help me with this, honey. Now on Shan text, I know it's on Shan text and on my alarm system text, it got a do not disturb. Now I ain't do that. I don't know why. Like I'm not getting it's not like I can't even hear. I didn't even hear the phone not even going off when Shan texts me. I don't even know how I got that on there. Let's see. Hide alert. That must be it right there. Hide alert. Now how that get on there? That is crazy. Cause she texted me this morning, and I don't have no idea what time she texted me this morning. Because well, maybe it was at 11. I got it at 11:05, but I didn't see it until I got back home. Let me text her. Yes. Which channel I'm on? On Faith Channel. And then my alarm system. Let me see why that one's and it's hide alert on that. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Try turn off to do not disturb. Okay. Okay, now it's not showing the bell. I'm gonna have to go through here and look at all my text messages and see. And y'all know what? That's been on there for a while because Shan had been texting me, and y'all I haven't been getting my texts. Hey sis, hey. I wonder why you went girl. I thought you had when you texted me earlier. I thought you had saw my post, and when you had texted me, I would have texted you then and told you that I was coming on. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I put a post up, and like I said, I thought you had saw it when you had texted me, and I don't know when you text me. Since I was just telling Jayla and Sister Miko that girl. Now I figure out why I haven't been getting your notification when you text me. It was had do not disturb, do not. It had a bell like a bell and a line through it on yours and on my alarm system, but I took it off. I don't know how it even got on there. So that's okay, sis. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you didn't know. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm on here just talking about girl. Why I cannot upload? You're not supposed to. You know, I told you I was gonna upload that video yesterday. Girl, I worked on that thing over an hour. I can't get my phone. This phone, my main phone. I don't know if y'all probably can't see it. Well, y'all can see a little bit right here. It's need an update. I can't even do an update because it's saying they ain't got no space. And I done went on here and deleted apps and deleted pictures. I only have 914 pictures and videos on my phone now. I had thousands and thousands of them, like 3,000 and something. But Gary looked at my phone last night and he said that it's the apps. But I only have apps that I use, like that I use every day, that I need. So yeah, they phone crazy girl. And then on my other little handy dandy phone, it need to be an update. See right here, need to be updated. So I used could what I used could do. I used could airdrop it and upload it. I can't even airdrop. They won't even airdrop together. I can't even get them to airdrop to my laptop for me to upload on the laptop. Girl, yeah, I'm pouring out. I am, girl. I'm just chatting it up. What God want her to do, she can't hold it all in. No, we were here. Oh, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all lending me an ear to pour it out because I'm telling y'all, oh my God, you know, you don't want to be calling somebody all the time, like dumping stuff on them, you know what I'm saying? Just venting all the time, especially when your circle is small, and so you try to just, cry out to the Lord and talk to the Lord. But like I was saying earlier, when you got a little one, she down for her nap now. I got the door closed. I got that lullaby music on, baby. She in her sleep right now. You may have to go to the phone place. You know what? I ain't think about that. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Yep. Because y'all know another thing I can't do on my phone? I can't get emails. Email. You always get email. Here's my email thing right here. Nothing. Only email that I get an email for Belt every day. See that? I wish y'all could see it. It's Belt, y'all. Y'all can see it. See right here? Wait a minute. I went to something else. Oh, now you want to come up. Oh, look. The first one right there. Oh, shoot. It's too bright. It won't show. But it's Belt. Now I see I got some emails. Some YouTube emails. But yeah, I hadn't even been able to get emails. So I guess whatever Gary did last night, I can receive emails. But I'm gonna get that taken care of. But yeah, and then I was talking about my devotion book, girl. How this morning I was reading it in the first sentence it said was talking about never see the righteous forsaken or the seed begging for bread. And I went into a praise and worship mode after I read that. And then I was telling them I was praising and worshiping in here, y'all. I was just in my zone, y'all, just praising and worshiping God. And I heard somebody laughing, just laughing. I opened my eyes. It was Kehlani standing in front of me, laughing at me. Girl, I want to get that little girl and get that flower spot and put on her. She said, Sister Josh, she said, did have to go, but we'll look forward to all the Bible studies and will support even if not here. Bless it. Oh, thank you, Sister Joshie. I appreciate you. Girl, I'm telling you, that little girl, oh, Jesus. Woo! And then I'm supposed to have 3 more coming either next week or the week after next. Y'all pray for me. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but these are mine. These are my blood. These my babies. So, and y'all, I keep telling people all the time that I love children, but old people is my thing. Like, I love taking care of my little old people. But people keep wanting to keep putting children on me. They keep saying that children, you know what I'm saying? Keep wanting to put these children on me. And then Gary said, oh, Valinda, you just don't know how God gonna bless you. Yeah, I know all that. I know all that. But, honey, and I'm like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I've been out work. Whatever that was this month, wasn't the shame. I think it was the beginning of this month when I lost my job. Y'all, it's just like I've been having a full-time job. Every day is something. Y'all know how it is. Y'all, my wash machine seems like it been going more now than it ever been the whole time I've been having it. Every day, something needs to be washed. My goodness. Cooking. But I have been working out. I have been doing my working out. Thank God for that. What's Sister Miko saying? I know. With these 3 girl. Woo, want they dog girl. Woo. I'm telling you. And they so funny. Because you never know what's going to come out their mouth. You don't know what's going to come out their children's mouth? Girl, I'm telling you. I went to Rose's yesterday, y'all, to try to see if they had some little You know, the little bikie like shorts, you know, cause we been walking and stuff. And y'all know Kehlani, y'all, that girl, I'm telling you, she just got them big old legs, that big old butt, y'all, and her little clothes. And so she wanted to wear a little crop top. I mean, I didn't think nothing was wrong with. She's 6 years old. I mean, I didn't buy it for her. Her daddy bought them. You know, her some little crop top. So I let, oh baby, her pop, oh he shut that down. He was like, no, you're not gonna wear that. You're not wearing that out because I don't want to have to hurt somebody about your little crop top. So I said, well, you know, let me go to Rose and try to find her some little biking shorts so she can wear because he said the shorts even too short. Y'all, they her size. She's 6 years old. She look like she 10, but she only 6. And I can understand what he's saying. But who got money to go out and buy all these clothes? Nah, I'm not. But I went to Rose's yesterday. I did find her little pajama set. Got a little pajama set. Got a little pajama set. She about going out of cute little shirt, button down, and little shorts. Even had a little mask thing on, even though she wore it for a headband to bed. So, and y'all, they had little panties. I like to get her those microfiber panties. You know what I'm saying? Because them other panties, them cotton panties, y'all, her butt, they just ride up in her butt, and I can't stand it. And so, when I got ready to check out, the lady, I was still telling the lady, ma'am, this is 2 separate orders. No, she had carried. I said, ma'am, it's 2 separate orders. Yeah, 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 she, woo, I had did a video that I was gonna do a short. Yeah, I couldn't even do it. I couldn't do it. I had to delete it because she was in front of me walking with Stephanie dog, and it was so cute how the dog was pulling her, but her butt was in. I couldn't put that up because her butt was up in there. You know what I'm saying? And stuff, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. But so I got her the panty and the pajamas. So I told the lady, this is separate. I don't pay for this separate. The lady, so I was like, I thought it cost a little more because the panty was like $3.99. The pajama set was $7. Like it was like $15. I mean, I'm saying to myself, but you know, I didn't think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because Gary came by there, he was talking, all that kind of stuff. So got home and I was looking at my receipt. The woman charged for the panties twice. So I said, I got to take these panties back. I got to take this receipt back and get my money back. Y'all, one time I walked through the door, the lady that checked me out, she was there. My granny's, I said, Kehlani, if you don't shut up. Because y'all, I'm telling you, they mouth. And you try hard not to say stuff in front of them. But I don't know if y'all like Kehlani. Kehlani can be way in there. I can be in here on the phone, y'all, talking. And I'm not, I guess I be talking loud. I don't know. But y'all, she can hear. She got such good ears. She can hear everything I be saying. I be like, Lord have mercy. You always coming up in here in my conversation because you nosy. You're nosy. But y'all, I'm telling you, y'all pray for your girl. Y'all pray for your girl. But yeah. Yeah, these babies, y'all. Ooh, child. But Sister Miko, girl, I'm telling them boys, well, you had a daughter, so you know how the girls is. But baby, I'm telling these girls these days, though, they different. They different from when we raised our kids. You know, it don't seem like it was that long ago, y'all, but I'm telling the kids are different, y'all. I'm telling you. And sometimes they too smart for their own good. Too smart for their own good. You know, trying to correct you and stuff. But yeah, let's see what else I want to talk about. I wanted to play this song for you. I want y'all to hear this song, and if they copyright me, I'll take it down. But yeah, I never paid in. I never. When I read my devotion this morning, and then this song started playing on my TV, y'all. about the storm. I told the storm, y'all, I know y'all know this song. Y'all, we had a straight line wind came through Monday. Y'all, me and Kelani had went in the grocery store. When I tell y'all, the cloud came up so fast, and the next thing we know, the lights went off in the grocery store. Y'all, the storm came up so fast. And when this song was playing this morning, y'all, and I was looking at the words that it was saying, this is definitely a different. Oh yeah, they different. Yes, they are definitely different. But y'all, this song blessed me this morning. To know. Can y'all hear it? Your arms falls. Make this call. Be peace. Just and say, go away. Y'all, this song blessed me this morning. Y'all hear me? Honey, I had to tell them storms to move this morning. Yes, Lord. Because of my faith. Because of his. I have a brand new day. It shines. We'll be okay. That's what I told the storm. I told the storm. Ooh, y'all, this song blessed me this morning, y'all. I ain't lying. This song blessed me this morning. Ooh, got to go. Got to go away. And it said, I command the storm to go away. Yeah. Y'all, when I listened to this morning, y'all, I was speaking this thing. And like you say all the time, Shan, sometimes you got to speak that thing out your mouth. You got to speak that thing. But y'all, that song blessed me this morning, y'all. I ain't lying. I had to share it with y'all because it may bless somebody. Somebody may be going through a storm in their life. Are you making food for the kids? Girl, oh, see that? Constantly, girl, I'm telling you. Constantly, I don't care if you feed them, they still want a snack. Then they want a snack to go with their snack. Yes. Oh, you like that song too, Sister Miko? Girl, that's a beautiful song. I don't know. I done heard the song before, but it was just something about this morning, y'all, when I heard that song. And then I got to thinking about all these storms that's been coming through, y'all. All these storms that's been raging through everywhere, y'all. People been getting storms in places that never had storm before. You know, people been getting rain, y'all. We went, I think it was like 20-something days before we got rain this past weekend. It was like 20-something days we hadn't even had any rain, y'all. And then the rain came. But it came with wind, straight line wind, y'all. It uprooted trees, y'all. And when we was walking this morning, y'all, we even see trees that was good. I'm talking about good green trees that were just broke the straight wind. I ain't talking about no storm come through like a tornado. This is just straight line wind that just coming through, y'all. And I just think about the storm that we have that comes in our lives, you know, that shake us up, you know what I'm saying? Move things around, you know, stir up some stuff, even in us. You know what I'm saying? That storm, that storm, it stirs something up in me. You know what I'm saying? Because Belinda, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's always somebody else going through worse off than you going through. You think you having a storm? This is just a little thunderstorm. Somebody is having a full blown tornado or a full blown. That I've been seeing where they've been showing these volcanoes erupting, y'all. I see where they had uh the other day, Shan, they were showing saying that they had a earthquake in Mobile. It's in Mobile. It didn't say Alabama, it said Mobile. It was talking about an earthquake, in Mobile the other day. I was reading something and it was talking about that. And I was like, man, all these storms and stuff going through, stuff happening that we never seen before, never happened before. Earthquake here, we had an earthquake here not long ago, not here, but in Mississippi. They was talking about it was an earthquake. Oh, you make hot dogs and fries, baby. That's a meal, baby. They love them some hot dogs and fries, honey. Woo. Mm. Yes. Our home is okay. Yes. It have been some kind of storm, y'all, that have come through here. Like the storm that hit, it made national news over by where my mom them stay. And it's so crazy because the storm went right over us. And my mom lived maybe 4 or 5 miles from me. And I know y'all probably heard of a little town, Hot Coffee, Mississippi, y'all. When I rode through there, I was just like amazed at the trees. And I was at my mama's house a couple of weeks and we were sitting out there on the porch. And my sister was talking about a storm was coming. And my mama, she just kept talking about it. And my mom was like, why you tell me that? And I told my sister, I said, don't say that. Stop saying that. Stop speaking, especially in front of mama. They're scaring her because when you go through a traumatic thing like a storm, you looking out your window and you seeing your neighbor trailer home going flying in the air and you seeing trees falling left and right, but none of them hitting you, and you holding on. My mama literally said she was holding on to the chair and it was shaking, rattling. And I know she ain't lying because it was a tornado went right over her mobile home trailer and tore my brother's trailer up. And a tree fell on my sister's house, and they live like probably 100 yards from one another. Not even a football field, like maybe a half a football field linked from one another. Maybe not even that far, y'all. And my sister was telling my mama a story, and she was like, don't talk about it. And I told my sister, I said, stop talking about that. Don't say that in front of her, getting her upset, And I was telling my mama, I said, Mama, I said, that day that the storm was coming through, we didn't even know it was a storm coming through. I don't look at no local news. I don't be knowing nothing about no weather till people call us. And y'all, they was calling us. My neighbor down the road was calling us saying she wasn't at home. She terrified of bad weather, but she was in another town and she was calling us, it's a storm coming over y'all house. And I'm like, okay, because I'm saying to myself, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? All I can do is pray, baby. I'm praying. And that's what I did. I came in here and started praying. Gary went in the back in our bedroom, started praying. Y'all, we just started praying. I started praying because we didn't know how bad it was. We didn't know, because they was saying it was coming over the house, y'all, but literally it wasn't like no wind, like no hard wind like we have seen before. It was raining a little bit, but it wasn't even bad here, but just right down the road. And I thank God that we just went into prayer, started praying, because we didn't know the storm would go terrible like it did over there, y'all. And if you go over there and just look, and when I went through and I saw it, and I said, Lord, I wish I would have recorded, because I was just amazed. You see stuff on TV about people that done went through hurricanes and not hurricane, but most like tornado storms and stuff, how it turned their house, stuff like that. I have seen it on TV, but witnessed with my own eyes, y'all. And it's I'm talking about a lot of mobile homes over there where my mama stayed. My cousin right across the street from my mama, y'all, her trailer gone. They was in the bed, her and her husband. God spared their life. They jumped out of the trailer while it was in the air. The storm was taking it away. The tornado was taking it away. Y'all, trailers, I'm talking about, you just see empty spots, a little debris. I don't know how true this is. I ain't hear nobody else say this, but my sister said that one of the trailer, it was a couple. There was a woman and a husband, and they had 3 children. They don't even know where these people at. I said, you sure they wasn't gone out of town? And she said, no, they was at home. Y'all, they ain't found these people body yet. We don't, you know, we just never know, y'all. Like, we were so blessed. They were so blessed. My mom, my sister there, and the people over there, because even though a lot of them lost their home, they didn't lose their life. Their life was spared. And there was nobody but God. And I was saying, Lord, have mercy. I wonder, did they even thank God? Lord, I thank you for sparing my life. Because you hear about so many people, that same storm that went through at that time, this town not too far from us, I think maybe 10 miles from us, y'all, they stayed in a double wide mobile home. The man was in the tree. His wife was laying out in the woods on the ground. Both of them lost their lives. Well, no, he lost his life. She was in critical condition. I hadn't heard anything since then, but it was a few people did lose their life in that town. But just God is just all around us, God, and God just keeps sparing us, y'all. We have storms coming alive. I'm talking about a physical storm right now, but we have different storms that come up in our life. It may be a sickness, y'all. It may be your spouse may decide, well, I'm gone. I don't want to be with you no more. I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? That's a storm. It could be a loss of a loved one. You know what I'm saying? Or your children going through. You don't know where your children at. Your children, maybe on drugs or whatever storm that's going on in your life. Y'all just know, and I know other people probably gonna look at this later on, but y'all, we all have storms in our life. But we have to look to the hill will come out here. I have come from the Lord. We just have to thank God and just give him praise. Even in our storm, y'all. Even in our storm. How I know? Because of my devotion books. Every day I'm reading something, God reminded me in his word. Even when we going through, we still have to be able to minister to somebody, still have to be able to speak a word to somebody else, still have to be able to love on somebody else, still have to pray for somebody, even when you don't feel like it. Because guess what? It's not about us. It's not about us. It's about reaching and grabbing people and bringing them to Christ. It's about how many people that we can bring to Christ. You know what I'm saying? Who may not even know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? God may not be their Lord and Savior. They may not have that relationship with God, like we have. You know what I'm saying? We have to, oh Lord, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Because, y'all, I get so frustrated sometimes with trying to upload these videos. So I just be want to just say, just throw in the towel. But then God remind me of that one person that may be going through something, may be want to commit suicide or whatever the case may be. May they lost their job. You know what I'm saying? Don't have enough of faith or enough of God in them to know that it's gonna be all right. God gonna keep us. You know what I'm saying? That one person can look at my channel and I can be talking about what I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? And that can inspire them. So God, I thank you. I thank you. I hear you. I hear you, Lord. Just continue to do. Y'all, we have to continue to do what we're doing. We got to continue to stay on the wall because people are hurting, y'all. people are going through, and it's gonna be, I hate to speak it, but the Bible is fulfilling itself. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Things gonna get worse. We gonna see things, and we already experiencing things, seeing things we ain't never seen before. You used to hear about things way off somewhere, but now it's right here. It's at our back door. Things that's going on now. So his people that are called by his name, if we humble ourselves, pray, seek his face, turn from our wicked way, then he will hear from heaven and heal the land. Then. So we have to continue to stay on the battlefield, continue to do what we're doing, y'all, because it's not about material things. It's not about stuff and things and all that. It's not about that. It's about bringing somebody to Christ. Bringing somebody to Christ. Yeah, yes. Right in our neck of the woods. Like, man, you just never know. You just never know what you're going to hear and what you're going to see, y'all. You can see people do the craziest things, y'all. You driving down the road, you going over a hill, and somebody literally passing you going over a hill. Like, just crazy. You see the craziest stuff. Y'all, today, we went into Dollar General today, y'all. When I walked in the store, spoke to the lady at the register. She looked at me in the face. I said, hey, how you doing? Spoke to her, went on in there. I ran in there, picked up a few things. And I heard this guy talking loud. And then the lady at the cash register, she was saying, well, sir, I told you I can't do that. She was talking back, and I'm like, okay, something going on. I was like, Kilani, man, I said, get over here. Get over here by me. Because I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm looking, but then I'm listening at the same time because I'm like, something done happened. Well, apparently, this woman I overheard, she called the police. She called 911. She called the police. This guy had came in there from a different town. I don't know if he worked in this town, but he had purchased something in a different town. He came there, he wanted to return it. And the lady told him, I can return it, but I can't give you cash. I have to put it back on a debit card. Now, we all done return stuff before. We already know, especially if you don't have the receipt. You know what I'm saying? And then it depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? We was at Dollar General. The lady was saying, telling the people on the phone, 911, she said, well, I called my manager. I told my manager what was going on. She said, this guy been here 30 minutes. He been in here 30 minutes. He keeps saying, I can wait. I can wait. And, he was saying that when I heard him saying this, I can wait. Like, go ahead and ring everybody up. I'm staying here. I'm not going nowhere. You won't give me my money back. In other words, that's what he was saying, And so once she called 911, and he said, well, I'm going to wait on him. He said, I'm going to go outside. I'll be right here waiting on him. And so then the lady, she kept talking. I guess she was talking to other customers stuff, telling them what was going on. I guess people asking questions, stuff like that. I wouldn't ask no question. I was going there to get what I need to get and get on out of there. Once I saw the police pull up, I said, okay, the coast is clear. I can get on out of there. But I said all that to say this. And like the woman saying, you never know what's on a person's mind. You never know what's going on with a person. Because she was telling them on that, she said he's not being irate or anything. He persistent. He want his money back for this product that he didn't get from this Dollar General, but he want his money back. And so when the police came, and when we leaving out, the police were coming in, and he had the product, whatever it was, in his hand in the debit card. He said, Well, here's the debit card. He said, put it back on the card. And the lady said, okay, I can do that. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. But she said the man had been there over 30 minutes. He said he wasn't leaving there until he got a return. I don't know what the man was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was on his mind or what he was going to do or whatever. But, baby, I tell you what, I was sure getting a good description of him. Sure was. I was looking without being so obvious. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of didn't want to leave the store because she's the woman. And then the woman said she was there by herself. Why would she say she was the only one there working? For the life of me, I don't know. And I kind of didn't want to leave her by herself till the police got there, y'all. That's one reason why I didn't just leave out of the store. Because people were checking out and they were leaving, but there wasn't many people in the store at all. I mean, I saw one couple that were there, and then I saw an older lady that were there. That's all I saw in the store. And me and Kelani, that was it. And I was like, Lord, I want to leave, but then I'm like, Lord, I hate to leave her by herself, you know. And so I just went to the back of the store, you know, and looking, but I was still listening what was going on and stuff. And once she was talking to, I heard her talking to the police. That's when I went to the front of the store and, you know, get ready to check out everything, get out of there. Because I only had 3 items. I had found some blocks of mothballs. I never seen the block of mothball, y'all. Have y'all ever seen the little square block of mothball? So I got 3 of those. I'm gonna throw them out there in the yard. But yeah, you just never know, y'all, what people own. You don't know what people high on. You don't know what they're dealing with in their mind. They might not even be on no drugs or drinking nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to be in your right mind, to be sane. Because it's a thin line between sane and insane. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know, so yeah, we got to keep doing what we're doing. Even if, and that's why I thank God that we 3, I don't know, I just see 3 people on here. We don't get caught up in them numbers. We can't get caught up in them numbers, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, especially when it comes down to ministry. You know, our channel, well, one of my channels, but, you know, our channel is faith-based channel. And I will say, even though, you know, we do other stuff on there, even though Sister Miko, you know, she share her house stuff, but baby, it's a faith-based channel. I don't care what you're saying. I know you got your other faith-based channel, but that was a faith-based channel too, baby, because I'm telling you, you be blessing me with that word, honey, because sometimes I be wanting to pick up the phone and have a conversation with you, because I can't be up in there commenting and chatting so much with the but I just be wanting to say, girl, honey, I agree with you. With what you talking about, I agree with what you talking about, because you be talking some good stuff. I ain't lying. Some good stuff. Some good stuff. Both of y'all do, baby. I'm telling you some word, baby, that help us all. Right? Like you said, you know, no. God knows, yeah. God knows, girl. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, how long I been on here? Y'all, I've been on here almost an hour and almost 20 minutes, which I had trouble getting on here. Crazy. I could not go live on my other channel. It would not let me. Every time I hit go live on there, StreamYard will automatically start recording it instead of live screen. Every time I hit that go live, it jumps to record on my other channel. I don't know why. I guess I haven't been live on there in a while, but I really want to go live on that channel. So that's why I had put the post there. But anyway, I was able to go on here. I wasn't going to give up. I prayed. I was like, Lord, you got to help me figure this out. So, but I thank y'all so much for coming on here and let me vent and chit chat with y'all and stuff. But I'm gonna take all y'all advice. I'm going to the store, to the cell phone store. I'm gonna go in there in my settings and work on that. And yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. Delete some of those apps and do my stuff. And once I get my video, because the video I did, the clean up with me video, that one, the first one I edited down to like 30 minutes, I think, and that's just the first part. That's not even the second part. So I got quite a bit of that recorded, and like I made a drink yesterday. I want to record that yesterday. I made a lemonade. What's it called? Frozen lemonade. It's a frozen lemonade, but you put the condensed milk in there and the lemon juice, and vanilla flavor, and the ice. But I want to record that, and I got some ideas I want to do. Like I already got the stuff started working on stuff. I'm getting ready to make some chocolate chip banana bread muffin. I'm gonna do muffins instead of bread. And I got two cooking videos on here on my phone that I need to upload. I got one where I baked some cookies, and then I have another one I cooked. I can't remember what I cooked. I made something. But baby, I'm telling you, sis, Shan, baby, thank you for my pressure cooker. But when I tell you I use it every time I cook, I'm using that pressure cooker. Oh, it's on in there now. I'm telling you. If I go in there and saute something real quick, like, baby, it's better than cutting on that hot stove. Baby, that pressure cooker done changed my whole life. If you have not, Pioneer Woman, Walmart, y'all need to sponsor my sister coffee and face session with your girl Lady Chan. Y'all need to sponsor her on this pressure cooker. Cause baby, I'm using it, doing some videos with it. So folks can go out there and buy it, because I'm telling y'all, that thing gonna help me so much this summer. I don't have to worry about turning that hot stove on. I turn on my pressure cooker. Baby, I cook some of everything up in there. I'm telling you. Don't play, listen. Chip and spring. I wish I could. I wish I could, Sister Miko. I probably could. I probably could do that. I don't know. I mean, people, that's how folks get stuff through mail, like the food and stuff. You know, I need to start doing that. You need to start back doing your desserts and stuff, Sister Miko. I heard you say you don't get your refrigerator. I'm looking forward to that, honey. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, Lordy. But yeah, I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm not gonna delete them videos and stuff. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna have them coming left and right on both channels. I got to figure out. I may have to just do the singing, because I was trying to take the singing out of the sermon from Sunday. I was trying to take out the singing, because Teresa was singing. I shouldn't get copyrighted for it though. If she was playing the piano and singing it herself, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know before I did get copyright on my niece when she was singing. She was singing and somebody was playing piano. I got copyrighted on her video. I had to delete it. But that's why I was trying to take her out of, because she was singing at first. I was trying to take her out, but when I edit her out, it would not. It won't do the whole video. It won't edit her out. I tried doing it through iMovie, just putting the whole thing on there and just turn it down. You know, you go on there and turn down the volume on that part. I even tried doing that, and I couldn't get the word. But I want that word though to come forward. I do. My neighbor told me. She said, "I listened to your message on Gary channel. I got to go back and listen to it." And she said, "Belinda, I think you need to get on TikTok." This is what she told me, y'all. She said, "I think you need to get on TikTok." I said, people keep telling me that. I said, several people don't tell me. She said, "Girl, you can make money on TikTok. You can get paid on TikTok. You don't never have to go back to work." And I'm like, do they make that much money on TikTok, y'all? Well, I don't have to work no job. If you do, honey, I need to call my granddaughter today. We need to figure this out. Because TikTok is only like a few seconds. Y'all, if I can do a video and do just a snippet and put it on TikTok, Even if I'm putting the whole thing on here on YouTube and then doing a snippet for TikTok, if they paying over there like that, then I might need to get TikTok. But she said you need to get TikTok. She said because you did a good job in your sermon. She said I really enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, well, thank you. I was like, wow. So I don't know. To God be the glory. Cause baby, that was all God. It wasn't nothing to me. Cause honey, half the stuff I had down on my thing, I ain't even say it. The spirit took over on that, honey. Sure did. Yeah, girl, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it, honey. I'm telling you, I love it. Child, I got so much to get back on. I need to pray to the most. Girl, I know I'm so serious. Sis, I'm behind on so much. Keep me up, pray, pray. I am, sis. I'm going to pray. I know. Y'all, we get so, as women, y'all, we have so much on our plate anyway. If you miss a day, you behind. I'm telling you, it's so easy for us. We can get up and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do today. Cause even I thought maybe since now I ain't working, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can get so much done. Y'all, I got 2 baskets of towels in there and Gary White work clothes that I need to fold up right now. I got to do shampoo Kilani hair, do her hair. 3:30. I got to finish doing my muffins. And y'all, I've been busy all day. But I ain't got nothing done. I don't understand that. So I know exactly what you're saying, Sister Miko. But yeah, I'm gonna be praying for you, honey. I'm gonna be praying because all of us need personal assistance. We really do. We have so much to do. And ooh, I don't know how Sister Shan do it, girl. I don't know how you do it, sis. And y'all have ministry, and then you have girl, woo, Lord, I'm telling you, it ain't for everybody. People think it's easy, don't see. People think it's easy, but baby, it's not. It's not, especially when you have ministry, And I know you know this too, Miko, cause baby, y'all have church every day. And sometimes I be saying, I wish we had church more than Mondays and I mean not Mondays, Sundays and Wednesday. But then I'm like, whoo, because y'all have service on like Saturday, Sunday. Don't y'all have like on Tuesday night? Don't y'all have like a couple nights a week, Sister Miko? Girl, ooh. And Sister Shane, y'all have, girl. Y'all always got something going, y'all. It's a lot, y'all. Us as women, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I'm telling you, people talking about, I work. I wish somebody would say something about you don't work. Baby, I wish somebody would say something. You don't work. You already did this. Baby, I'm going to look at them. I ain't going to cuss. But I was telling Gary the other day, I said, I see why it's hard for some people to stop cussing. Because sometimes people make you want to cuss them out. I ain't lying, because they say stuff, you be looking at them like, I just want to cuss you out. Not no bad cuss, but I be wanting to say, woo! I ain't kidding, but I can't say it. And I'm with you, Sister Miko, on this, looking at these videos and all these cussing. Girl, I was looking at this video the other day, and this child was on there cussing. I was like, oh no. Because see, I know for me, y'all, I raised up in a house with sailors. And I don't know if y'all familiar with that word, cuss like a sailor. Baby, my mama is a cusser. She still cuss right now today. My daddy, every other word was a cuss word. So I raised up cussing. I used to be a cusser. You hear me? And the more you be around that type of stuff, listen to that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can't have this stuff in my spirit. I can't do it. You want to support people, all that. You can use another word. You're intelligent. You don't have to use the word you choose to use. Lots of plan is out beforehand. Yes, girl. Woo. Yes, Sister Miko, stay on the go. Stay on the go. Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, and chiropractic on Thursday. I told you every night it's important when they go out of town. Yeah. It really takes deny yourself. Yeah, it really does, Sister Miko. And I'm with you too, what you say. I like what you said too about supporting the man and woman of God. I'm like that too. Like I support my pastor. Like he got a speaking on the 8th. He got to speak on the 8th. And I was like, it was they sent out the group text. And I love my church I go to now, y'all, because we have a group text, but it's actually about church stuff. You know what I'm saying? About praying for people, announcement, you know what I'm saying? Announcement, stuff like that. And it's so helpful, y'all, because I can look back at my phone and it's a reminder. You know what I'm saying? I love that, So, but I'm like, yes, I would definitely be there to support my pastor. Yes, I believe in that. Supporting the man and woman of God, because I'm telling you, God will bless you. God will bless you, and I ain't talking about no monetary blessing. I'm talking about God will bless you to be able to get up and make it another day when you don't feel like it. He give you that extra boost to get up. You know. Yes. Yes, Sister Miko, stay busy. And she finna be traveling even more. Yes, Lord. Definitely will corrupt to corrupt your spirit. Oh, honey. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I love you, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. I used to be cussing. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I feel you when I was looking at that. I'm telling you, I said I was talking out loud. Matter of fact, when I was looking at the video, I said I understand exactly what you're talking about, Sister Miko. And I had my Bluetooth in my ear, and Kilana was looking at me like, "Who you talking to, Grant?" I said, "Girl, I'm looking at the video, and I got my Bluetooth in there." But I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. It's certain things that I can't look at, like you were saying, certain stuff on TV you can't look at. I'm that same way. Certain stuff I cannot look at. I can't have that stuff in my spirit. I can't do it. Mm-mm. Nope. I got to keep my mind on him. I got to keep my mind. I got to pull the mind back in. I have to pull that mind back in. Yes. Yep. Yep. The thing is about it, don't nobody knows I walk. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody knows our struggles. Don't nobody know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said a while ago, thin line between sane and insane. It's a thin line between right track and get on the wrong track. You know what I'm saying? You see these people that's men and women of God that done went to the left. You know what I'm saying? It's because they probably wasn't truly delivered from something, or they wasn't strong enough to, you know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a situation with something that you done battled with before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, It grieves my spirit when I'm around people do, because even like when Gary look at it, like he loved his action movies, stuff like that, he would look at some other guys, honey, uh-uh. You watch those type of movies when you by yourself, or when me and Kalani go on the bed. I don't want her listening to that, and I don't want to listen to that. I don't like listening to stuff. I don't want. I don't like that. All that stuff. Mm-mm. It's definitely a personal individual walk. Yes, it is. It is. Thank God we can earn for each other. That's right. Yes, that's right. Excuse me. And like you said, we have to continue to keep each other lifted up in prayer. Yep. We might be hundreds of miles away from each other, but you know what? We can lift each other up in prayer. Sure can. Call each other name out to the Lord. Sure can. Yes, Lord. And I'm learning too in this season, when God puts somebody in my spirit, it may not necessarily be for me to call and I may not be able to call that person and talk to that person, but I can pray for that person, lift that person up in spirit. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm doing. I'm incorporating, you know, um, praying, keeping our sisters and brother lifting up in prayer. Yep, lifting up in prayer. Sure is. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer. I'm gonna let y'all go. I sure appreciate you guys so much, so much. And thank you, Sister Jalen. I don't know if you still on here. Thank you for tuning in while you at work. And Sister Mika while you at work. And Shan while you at work. And whoever ever got one more person on here. Oh, Sister Joshua was on. She probably still on, but listening in. And everybody. There's no distance in spirit. That's right, Sister Shan. No distance in the spirit. I love it. Oh, thank you, Sister Jalen. I appreciate you, darling. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much, y'all, with the love of Christ. And I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Oh, no. Sister Nico, you had a stomach virus? Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, you feel better, darling. We're definitely gonna be praying your strength, honey. Yes, and make sure you continue to drink that Gatorade. I'm gonna have to get me some of that. Um, since I'm walking and stuff, I need that more electrolyte because I sweat so bad. But I do have me some Pedialyte in there. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna take with me this evening when I go walk. I'm gonna drink on that. But I'm gonna get me some of that Gatorade. And you gotta be scared of them energies in the pack of energy stuff, girl. After you said you had an episode, you got me scared of that, girl. I got 2 packs left up in there. I'm scared to mess with it. Yep. It's boys. Oh yeah, I tell you them babies, and they get sick and then they give it to us because they all in our face loving on us and stuff. Yeah. But I hope you feel better soon, sis. And I look forward to talking to y'all soon. All right, y'all. Mwah.